start the music over, please. Introducing contestant number 1, Pallavi Brown. Now invite Pallavi to reveal who her sponsor is. And Pallavi is sponsored by Caribbean Banknote on the Playful. I'd like to invite a representative, Mr. Murray Bullock, to do the session. All right, Mr. Bullock, just stay for a few photos, a picture or two. Can you just stay for a picture, please? Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet Pallavi Brown.
We are known for a deep history of sugar. We are known as the former capital city of our gem, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Ladies and gentlemen, reigning from the beautiful sugar city of Georgetown, I am 23-year-old Pallavi Brown, your contestant number 1, Miss Play 4. An unknown author once stated that the journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. Tonight, that single step is exactly what I took to embark on this journey of entering the Miss SVG pageant 2022. Having been able to complete a bachelor's degree in international relations and public policy at the University of the West Indies, Mona, I have been able to explore its intricacies of policy development, gain the knowledge and experiences. The most fulfilling part of this journey was being able to make my parents, who sacrificed so much for me to gain higher education, proud. Mom and Dad, I am eternally grateful for your unwavering support and sacrifices. My time abroad has also been instrumental in developing my tenacity and has given me greater insight on some of the most problematic issues faced by many. My platform will therefore allow me to advocate for some of these issues I am passionate about targeting. I remember walking around the streets of Montbentic Bay Road, chanting guidance songs on the top of my lungs with my guiding sisters. These moments, I can attest, were some of the happiest memories growing up. To us, nothing was more important than being part of something so great. The numbers were plenty, the vibes right, and the outreach just as equally important and effective. Guiding is what propelled my passion for youth and women advocacy. It helped mold me into the woman I am today. Because of its impact on my life, it is my wish for every girl to be able to experience this, to be part of a sisterhood that thrives for paramount change within our society. Though my platform will be focused on educational development, I will also advocate for greater youth participation and hope that through this advocacy will bring about increased numbers in guiding, specifically on the windward side of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, my home. This journey has been an incredible one thus far, and I am happy I am able to experience this with these beautiful and intelligent women that you're about to see quite soon. So, on October 29th, 8 p.m. sharp, come out and support me and my fellow contestants as we vie for the prestigious title of Miss SVG 2022. This will definitely be one to remember.
Thank you, Pallavi. Miss Playfor. Introducing contestant number 2, Raquel Coombs. Don't be afraid to turn around. Now we'll invite Raquel to reveal who her sponsor will be. Raquel is sponsored by In Transit Exports. I would like to invite a representative from In Transit Exports to do the session, Mr. Batiste. Photo. All right, now let's learn a little more about Raquel Coombs.
Well, things are finally nice again. And while we are outside, allow me to introduce myself. From the beautiful community of Vermont, follow the trail of my dress to where the national bird rests. Breathtaking views, your feet the water will caress. Nothing short of happiness. Vermont, the valley of green. Vermont, oh so serene. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am 25-year-old Scorpio-born Raquel Coombs. I'm a proud past student of the Bethel High School and the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Community College, Division of Technical and Vocational Education, where I pursued studies in hospitality. You name it, I bake it. In addition to my academic studies, in my younger years, I participated in track and field events, and also I was a member of the Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Cadet Force, and I attained the rank of a corporal. It was this involvement that led me to my current profession, a police officer in the Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force. My experience thus far has allured me to the field of psychology for further tertiary studies. My belief this will allow me to do more for the police force and for others around me. Now, on Saturday the 29th of October, 2022, the stage will be set, the lights will be on, as your contestant number 2 gets ready to grace the stage. Be sure to mark the date, because my performance will be nothing but great. Remember, things will be nice again.
Thank you, Raquel, Miss In Transit Exports. And as I mentioned before, In Transit Exports is a new sponsor. Introducing contestant number 3, Shannon John. Now Shannon will reveal who her sponsor is. Shannon is sponsored by SEDCO, Caribbean Engineering and Design Consultants Limited. I'd like Mr. Campbell to do the session. Also a new sponsor. All right, now let's meet Shannon John.
Good night, everyone. I am 26-year-old Shannon John, affectionately known as Kelly J, and I'm from the beautiful, nature-oriented community of Vermont, home to the Nature Trail, which leads you through lush rainforests, majestic mountains, and even a chance to see the famous Amazon Gildingi. At a young age, I relocated to the United States of America to further my studies and overall academic development. This cultural shift was an enormous challenge for me, constantly feeling like I was not fit enough to live the American dream. The dream of high aspirations, the dream of achieving my goals, and the dream of equal opportunity. Nevertheless, through perseverance, I was able to achieve all of my academic goals. These emotions pushed me to obtain a degree in psychology and education, where I'm not only fit enough to teach students with academic issues, but foster their overall mental health. Despite where I got my education, I always lived dear to this pledge that I hold to my heart. Land of my birth, I pledge to thee my loyalty and devotion in all I think, say, or do. And so, moving forward, I plan to advance in my studies in child psychology to not only help the students of my community, but in all the communities in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Training for this pageant has been a bit difficult and also overwhelming. However, one of my best attributes is pushing through all trials and tribulations that may come my way. I look forward to gracing the stage on October 29th with a ball of confidence and poise, take home the crown, and make my friends, my family, my sponsor, my community, and most importantly, my country proud. At this time, I would like to give my best wishes to my fellow contestants, and I would like to thank you all for having me. Remember the voice, remember the face. I am contestant number 3, Miss Setko.
Now, if you're counting, we have 5 more to go, I should say. Introducing contestant number 4, Shadin McLean. Now Shadin will reveal who her sponsor is. Shadin is sponsored by Davin, also a new sponsor. We'll invite a representative, Mr. Peters. Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet your contestant number 4.
From the home of the International Airport, the man-made recreational pool, Waraku, where mini waterfalls are tucked away in environments filled with pieces of our local history in the form of petroglyphs. I am 26-year-old Shadin McLean, a proud representative of my sponsor, Davin. As I welcome you all here today, I urge you to not forget this name nor this face, as I will be taking you on this memorable journey with me to the crown. Argyle is a fragment of paradise. It occupies part of the southeastern border of mainland St. Vincent, with shores that are washed by the Atlantic Ocean. Throughout my development, my community has always helped to keep me humble and will always be my safe haven. Its welcoming residents are the epitome of hard work and diligence, and so I have drawn from their vigor and stand before you as one of the young ladies vying for the title of Miss SVG 2022. Adventurous, thoughtful, and proactive are few of the adjectives used to describe my varied personality. Most of my free time is spent exploring our picturesque island through hiking and picnics. I also love to play netball. Being a student with aspirations of joining the noble profession of nursing, I hope that one day I am able to add to our already developing healthcare system. No, it would be unlike myself to leave this stage without offering you a word of encouragement coupled with vibes. So, on the night of October 29th, 2022, be neither shy nor afraid, hesitant nor doubtful, come out and witness the ultra-exclusive performances from myself and my fellow contestants as we vie for the prestigious title of Miss SVG 2022. See you there.
Thank you, Sharon. Introducing contestant number 5, Ariel Oliver. Ariel is about to reveal who her sponsor is. She is sponsored by St. Vincent Brewery Limited. We'll invite Ms. Batiste. All right, now let's meet Ariel Oliver.
Because of my passion for children, my ultimate goal is to become a business teacher, as I believe that there are so many students that do not excel academically, but have outstanding natural abilities. Also, because of my passion for children, sign language was added to my interests. I believe that it is extremely important to communicate with each and every child. In 2003, my dance career began, and the Sub-School Dancers was formed. We entered competitions island-wide and were extraordinary, to say the least. Today, the group is known as the Renaissance Dancers, and though most of us have gone our separate ways, we have so many fond memories with each other. As a St. Vincent Girls High School alumni, naturally, my performance will be impeccable. My years at the St. Vincent Girls High School enhanced my entrepreneurial abilities significantly. And with help and guidance, I was able to start my sewing business. At present, sewing, writing, and meditating take up most of my free time. I also believe that it is important to learn about your past in order to preserve your future. My grandmother was my role model, and her favorite scripture guides me daily. There's a time and a season for every activity, a time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to uproot, a time to mourn and a time to dance. But tonight is my time to shine. So look at me now, right in the middle of what I used to pray for. A product of the community that also birthed the Southeast Steel Orchestra, the Stubbs Government School, the St. Clair Dakin Secondary School, and Best Community 9-1 Festival for 3 consecutive years. Stubbs has so much to offer. So, from the all-rounded community of steel pan, sports, culture, and lots to share, proudly representing Stubbs is Miss Ariel Oliver, bringing you energy, pace, and real Stubbs vibes. Tonight, place your biggest bet on lucky number 5.
Ariel Oliver with St. Vincent Brewery Limited. And now it's time to meet contestant number 6, Shania Peters. Now Shania will reveal her sponsor. Shania is Miss Flo. We'll invite a representative from Flo. Now let's meet Shania Peters.
Beautiful, talented, and sophisticated are 3 qualities used to define this queen. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Standing before you is a sport enthusiast whose love for sports has unearthed my passion to become a physiotherapist. I am 21-year-old Shania Peters from the small yet vibrant community of Paul's Avenue. Yes, Paul's Lot. We are a people exhiberating our rich culture passed down through generations. We are known for our excellence in sports, the Avenues United Football Club, and our brilliance in culture, the Avenue Dance Company, and the Nelson Block Mass Camp. Not forgetting Chawali Johnson, who has proven in Raga Soca 2016, though being a first-time soca artist, or even more so, a rummis, he can capture the crowd and win the crown. It fills me with great pride and immense honor to represent my community, Flo, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Now, you have heard my voice, seen my face, and even know my name, but you're yet to know my story. So join me on this journey, and when we arrive at the final destination, be sure to be present to witness Paul's Avenue make history again. In Paul's Avenue, we don't make promises we can't keep. So on the 29th of October 2022, fix your eyes on contestant number 6, the rose that would rise from concrete.
Shania Peters, Miss Flo. And now let's meet contestant number 7, Jada Ross. invite Jada to reveal who her sponsor is. Jada is sponsored by Lotto, the National Lotteries Authority. Let's meet Jada Ross.
My esteemed audience, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, good evening. I stand before you as a lover of sports and all things the arts, an icon whose aim is to entertain, and a 21-year-old woman on the path to self-actualization. Some may know me as the squash girl. However, my name is actually Jada Elizabeth Mia Ross, and squash is not my only forte. I have been granted countless opportunities to represent the gem of the Antilles, that is St. Vincent and the Grenadines, in numerous practices, inclusive of squash. Being an awardee of the Best Supporting Actress of the 2017 Caribbean Secondary Schools Drama Festival, hosted in Antigua and Barbuda, has got to be my fondest achievement to date. These practices instilled in me a discipline to persevere and a drive to strive. And those are just some of the qualities which I would portray throughout this remarkable experience. This evening, I am proud to announce that I would be representing the prestigious organization that is Lotto, and you better believe I am in it to win it. Ladies, gentlemen, was it Fireman who said he had a dream that there was no more carnival? Perhaps he was right, as our carnival heat was doused as a result of the COVID-19 delusion 2019. On the contrary, allow me this evening to extend to each and every one of you the warmest welcome to Vincimas 2022. On October 29th of this exact year, I urge each and every one of you, whether you're here, you're listening on your way home from work, or you are just at the edge of your seats tuning in over the media, to come on out and not only support contestant lucky number 7, but each and every one of these remarkable young women that are courageous enough to grace the stage that is this year's Miss SVG pageant. I wish to leave with each of you a message. No matter how irrational or far-fetched it may seem to others, do not ever give up on your dreams. They are some of the only things that are actually yours. Thank you.
Jada Ross, Miss Lotto. And now, let's meet the final contestant in this year's pageant, Tanique Swift. Now Tanique will reveal her sponsor. Which I think if you've been following, you know who this is. Miss Massey Stores Limited. I'll invite a representative from Massey. Let's meet our final contestant, Tanique.
A pleasant evening, everyone. I am 24-year-old Tanique Swift, your contestant number 8. I am from the serene and tranquil community of Freeland in the Marco Valley, the breadbasket of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Yes, we provide most of the agricultural produce which feeds our country. A proud past student of the St. Joseph's Convent, Marco, where I completed my secondary education, which later propelled me to attend the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Community College, Division of Art, Science, and General Studies. At a very early age, I was given the opportunity to work with youth at camp as a youth counselor. This has helped to build my love for youth development. Before you stands a vibrant, determined, and compassionate individual who is desirous of becoming a cardiologist. My belief is that no beauty shines brighter than a healthy heart. As a contestant in the Miss SVG pageant 2022, I wish to invite you to come out on the 29th of October and support us all. It will be a packed show, filled with beauty, talent, and entertainment. Remember the date. Come and witness pageantry with a difference. I now leave with you a popular phrase scripted by our community legend, Razom Shallow. Fight on. Never mind the sweat. You got to sweat to get. These are the words I hold dear to my heart. Ladies and gentlemen, continue to enjoy the evening and stay safe. I am Miss Massey Store.
Now, when persons ask me what's in store as it relates to Miss SVG this year, I'm pretty sure you can agree with me tonight and say nothing but excellence. Let's meet the 8 contestants in this year's pageant. Contestant number 8, Tanique Swift, Miss Massey Stores Limited. Contestant number 7, Jada Ross, Miss Lotto. Contestant number 6, Shania Peters, Miss Flo. Contestant number 5, Ariel Oliver, Miss St. Vincent Brewery Limited. Contestant number 4, Shadin McLean, Miss Davin. Contestant number 3, Shannon John, Miss Sedco. Contestant number 2, Raquel Coombs, Miss In Transit Exports. And contestant number 1, Pallavi Brown, Miss Plifor. Ladies and and gentlemen, the contestants in this year's Miss SVG pageant.